From the newsroom at news.com.au.
Well, Buckingham Palace has announced that the Queen has tested positive for COVID. The 95-year-old monarch is experiencing mild cold-like symptoms and will continue light duties at Windsor over the coming week. Moving on, Australia's borders are officially open to the rest of the world. As of today, double-vaccinated tourists will be allowed to enter Australia without quarantine requirements for the first time since March 2020. The tourism industry is expecting visitor numbers to be relatively modest for the first few months. In other news, tech billionaire Mike Cannon-Brookes has made an $8 billion offer to buy AGL Energy. The Atlassian co-founder has teamed up with Canadian asset manager Brookfield for the deal. The offer promises to get AGL out of coal in just a decade under a plan which would reshape the national energy grid and accelerate the uptake of renewable energy technologies. Overseas, Ukraine and Russia have both called for intensified diplomatic efforts to avert all-out war. Russia's President Vladimir Putin and Ukraine's Volodymyr Zelensky had separate calls with French President Emmanuel Macron, with both pressing for more talks. The US is still warning that a Russian invasion of Ukraine is imminent. To entertainment, Kanye West has announced his upcoming album, Donda 2, will only be available on a new music streaming device he's created called Stem Player. You can buy the device for roughly $250. Kanye says he's decided to boycott all the major streaming platforms because they don't fairly compensate artists. His words, not mine. And finally, the Queen's not the only famous person with COVID at the moment. Justin Bieber was forced to cancel a concert in Las Vegas after he tested positive over the weekend. The 27-year-old is said to be feeling okay.
Follow or subscribe to From the Newsroom wherever you get your podcasts.